Let's dig deep into the running back position. Who is going to be the starters? What are the stats going to be like? Who's outside looking in? Who's inside looking out? Let's jump all in the running back position. Let's start.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What is going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. We talk all things Detroit Lions, news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. And this time, we're going into the rabbit hole when it comes to the running back position. Let's get all running back and run on this game. But before we jump into this bad boy, if you're not on Newsbreak, make sure you get on Newsbreak. It's simple. You download Newsbreak app from Newsbreak, get that information there, and guess what? You can have all your local news. You can have political news, you can have sports news, everything. And I tell you what, I live in a specific area, and I get all the information immediately, all update. And I'm on there. It's called Lions Talk by Chat Sports. I have videos that I post on there that is not on here. Lions Talk by Chat Sports. Make sure you follow me. It will be awesome. Also, let's get the likes up on this video. Let's begin. Woo! One of the favorite positions for a football team, one of my favorite positions because I love running the football, is the running back position. And we're going to jump all into this bad boy. We're going to run it. And we're going to be talking about the current roster. Now, this is a recorded video. I am on vacation while this is occurring. So if this changes, if a new running back gets added, hey, understand this is a recorded video, and that's just the way it is. But we're going to start with the number one running back, DeAndre Swift. I do believe he's going to be running back number one. There is a conversation between him and Jamaal Williams. Comment on the video. Who do you think is going to be the number one running back for this football team? Do you think it's going to be DeAndre Swift or Jamaal Williams? I am curious to see what you guys think. I still think it's going to be Swift, even though we've heard some rumors that Williams could be in there. I still think it's going to be Swift, but I'm just one guy, so let me know what you guys think. Go ahead, post a comment with their name. Who's the number one guy? I still think DeAndre Swift is the guy to get the carries. I think if they stay with this core, when it comes to Swift and his statistics, he can get 1,000 yards rushing if they stay with this core. If they add Todd Gurley, that will be under. But right now, with what we have, I'm going to say that we have 1,000-yard runner finally since Reggie Bush. DeAndre Swift will be that guy. And what's good about him is not just that he runs the football, but also that he can catch it out of the backfield. And we're seeing that right now with Anthony Lynn's offense. He is lighting this thing up, and they are passing to the running backs quite a bit. Swift is demolishing the middle of the Lions defense right now in OTAs, in minicamp, and I continue to expect that in the NFL season because why? He was very solid as a rookie, and he has so much potential because he is shifty, he's swifty, and he could be an all-down back, in my opinion. Number two, I do have Jamaal Williams. Now, he's going to get a ton of carries as well. And he's not going to be that far away from DeAndre Swift. I would expect him to have under 1,000 yards rushing, though, as the number two. Just like DeAndre Swift, they're going to be thrown to the backfield. I could see him having, 600-700 yards when it comes to rushing the football and being involved in this offense. Jamaal Williams is very solid number two. Some teams he probably could be a number one, and what's not just good about him when it comes to his stats, but his personality, the type of individual. He's a motivator, he's having fun, and that's going to spell great for the rest of the running back room itself when it comes to this amount of individuals we currently have. And I expect him to be a very good contributor and probably get the ball between the carries. I would say between DeAndre Swift and Jamaal Williams, Swift 60, Jamaal Williams 40 in that percentage-wise, so fairly close there. Jamar Williams, the man that we drafted in the 7th round last year, I would hold the expectations of the amount of yards he's going to get. As of right now, he is the number 3 back, and I would consider him to be that right now. But remember, we do have a fullback, and we're going to get into that as well. But Jamar Williams, you'll see him on special teams, but he's more of a theoretic type of individual. You'll see him in passing downs. You'll see him doing jet sweeps. He won't get a ton of carries. I'm not expecting a whole lot for him this upcoming season. Maybe 150 yards all around, just because he's not going to be getting the ball as much as you see. Maybe he can get up in there and do some special teams and make some big plays there. That is something that we'd like to watch, but he's a young guy, and unless there's an injury, and there's possible to be an injury, he's not going to be getting a mad amount of yards running the football from that aspect. Hit that like button, folks. The more likes we get, the more chance that this video gets out. Let's get to 100 likes in this video. I think it's possible. Yeah, it's June. It's mid-June, and not a whole lot's going on, but we can still enjoy some Lions content, and by smashing that like button, that's how you get these videos out there. That's how these videos go to making more views. So smash that like button. That'd help me out. That'd be fan-freaking-tastic. I have Dedrick Mills making the number 4 running back spot as a potential guy who's going to be in the practice squad. He's a developmental individual. He's a big guy. He can push that pocket, though. He's a developmental guy, and if there's an injury, I can see him getting pushed up, but for stats, I'm not seeing a whole lot of anything right now. Again, he's got to develop, he's got to learn, and he's got to be from that aspect. I don't see Mike Warren making this football team for the Detroit Lions. I have us having 3 guys on the roster, Dedrick Mills on the practice squad. With that said, if the Lions do get Todd Gurley, I can see us going 4 running backs on the roster. I still think Jamar Jefferson makes the initial 53, but it's possible that they may not, because we do have a fullback for the Detroit Lions, and I'm going to throw him in the running back spot, and that's Jason Kabinda. No longer do we have 2 fullbacks, as we released Nick Bawden. Jason Kabinda, I do believe, makes the team, and he's going to be running that football and being ahead of the running backs, pushing the pile. He's done good so far in camp. He's scored a touchdown. Was a converted linebacker, and I expect him to make some plays this year in 2021. Is he going to get a ton of yards? No. Is he going to be on the field? I do believe so, quite a bit, because we're going to run the football, and they want that power running game. Jason Kabinda should be a very good contributor for this offense. Not saying all the time. No, not about that, but we need to push that pile, and Kabinda has all the attributes to do that, and he's going to make this roster. Again, if they get Todd Gurley, that could change a little bit with the amount of time he's on the field, but I don't think he gets cut. I still think he's going to make the roster as a fullback, and that's really important for the Detroit Lions to have this running game. It's really important to have contributors that build, because the Detroit Lions are going from a team that was a more pass-happy finesse football team, but we're going to be running the football quite a bit more, so it's important to have many players on here to contribute. There's going to be a lot of carries given out. It's going to be much more that we've seen in years past. So having these young bodies in there, they're going to get their touches and they're going to get their plays. And that's everybody right now currently on the roster besides Warren. And it is important they all contribute some sort of level, whether it be starter 1, whether it be fullback, whether it be special teams, because there's bound to be injuries, specifically because these guys are going to get a lot of carries and they're going to get banged up running through these piles, that the young guys like a Jamar Jefferson get in there and contribute. But if we do bring in a Todd Gurley, that does change the dynamics a little bit. That is yet to be seen. He's not on this roster as of right now, and he may not be on, but there obviously is rumors, and they could potentially bring somebody else on. But right now, that's what I have for this team. In the upcoming videos, I got videos literally dropping every single day. Now, this video is while I'm on vacation, so enjoy it while it's taking place. But there's going to continue to be more videos, and we got the One Pride podcast on my channel literally every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. It's a live show, interactive show, so if you're new to the channel, show up and comment. Get in there, because we have a lot of people watching, so I'd like to see some new faces for sure. And I try to do it on every Sunday, but it's not going to happen this Sunday. Why? Because I'm on vacation, but I go live to give back and get straight questions to everybody on Sunday around 11 a.m. Generally, that's the time I like to go, because not everybody can make it on Thursday nights. So make sure, just pay attention to see if it happens. And you want to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. So if the notifications are on, you'll know it's on. But if they're off, guess what? You're going to miss out.